playing you hard. Pawns to queens, yeah, the stakes are high. Think 10 steps ahead or watch time fly. It's chestnut checkers, every move's a test. Strategy and patience bring out your best. No quick flips, no easy wins. The game is deep, let the match begin. Kings and castles, they don't play fair. Nice sleep through problems like they don't care. The bishop cuts sharp through the mess you make. One wrong move and it's checkmate. So sit down, plan it, don't let it wreck ya. Welcome to the game, this ain't checkers. It's chestnut checkers, sharpen your mind. Let's dive deep, one move at a time.
Hey y'all, hey.
Great day.
Hey,
Great day.
evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
You was bopping your head, and I'm like, I don't hear no music.
Oh, the music was playing.
It was definitely playing because both of y'all was bopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, we not gonna do this today.
Murphy.
Murphy.
Happy Chestnut Checkers
We are
Wednesday,
chestnut
everybody.
checkers. Go ahead. Fuck.
We're Chestnut Checkers, and aside from a couple of technical difficulties that got us here a couple of minutes late today, we are doing great. We out here, as William likes to say, no dicks in the wind, but out here nonetheless, doing what we do. Well, Williams is obviously.
Horrible.
Shit.
And this is the type of day we're gonna have today, y'all. Hey, Fresh. Hey, Boo.
I sincerely blame my medical insurance. Let me tell y'all something. This is sponsored by
What?
Lovey. You already know where I'm going. It is sponsored by medical insurance. Y'all asked for it. I am medicated. You gotta deal with it now. I mean, shit's making sense and it's not working the way I wanted to. My MacGyver is like 3 seconds off. Like dicks in the wind.
Aye. So this Wednesday's Chestnut Checkers for April 8th is being brought to you by medication. May we all stay medicated and have fun.
And stay insured.
That's
Stay
it.
insured.
That's it.
Stay
Pop the
insured.
pill,
Stay
baby.
insured.
And yes.
Yes.
Pay your premium.
Consistency is key.
And if
Absolutely.
y'all know any veterinarians that'll do humans at a cheaper rate, let me know. Because insurance is expensive nowadays too.
Hey man,
Amen.
we
Right.
getting into we gonna get into a lot of stuff. We
Yeah,
got, listen.
Okay,
We got some open shit.
we got to do an intro. We got to do an intro.
I'm sorry,
We ain't got
I'm
there yet. No, you're fine.
Right.
It's Chestnut Checkers. Boom. Good evening, everybody. I am your host, William Alexander. We have Kristen versus Wilson, and we also have the Lovey Lavania in the building. Check us out on TikTok. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. We are on Twitch. Well, no, not Twitter.
Yep, Twitch.
Twitter, yes.
Twitch.
No, not Twitter.
Twitch, yeah,
YouTube,
all of
Twitter,
it.
not
X.
Twitter is not even a thing
X.
again. Twitter is not even a thing
It's
anymore.
Chestnut Checkers. It's like, no, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitch. Make sure you check us out on YouTube, and we also share our highlights on Instagram. Like and subscribe every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We did have something amazing for you guys. I did have my my disclaimer up, and I made sure I had it prepared. Where's my disclaimer? I got to make sure I read it because it's real.
Oh shit.
We want to make sure that just in case people drop off and come back on, that we don't miss it. Lovey had a great valid thing for us, and I was like, this is something we need to do. Hold on.
All 50 love it takes.
Let me get my specs. Hold on a second. I look old. Let me look old for 5 seconds. This is real. Shouts out to insurance. This is something that's serious.
Shouts out to insurance.
Hey man. Hey, Wednesday we're stepping off board. Wednesday's today. No strategy, no script, no safe conversations. This is just real talk. The kind people think but don't say out loud. This is where opinions get tested, truths get uncomfortable, and masks off. Again, we are your hosts out here for Chestnut Checkers. If it makes you uncomfortable, just get a sip of water. If it's still too hot, throw your cup in the refrigerator. Cool yourself down. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to go at it. We got current events going on. Lovey, I enjoyed that disclaimer. It made everything just so much more pleasant.
I love it.
Ooh, that was a bomb drop.
I love it. Well, thank you, Lovey, because you are always in the background doing great things. Everybody don't understand like how much of this is.
Girl, you breathing.
So as you can see, William is the comedic relief. I do the
I'm
research.
medicated, man. I'm
He
sorry.
does everything else. That was our script for an ad that we were supposed to do. I finally was able to get one good take of this video ad today after 5 days of trying to get this shit done because I'm not good at reading and talking at the same time. Come to find out.
I tried, but then like the one take I got really good. Like I had the taco meat out and my whole chest was ashy.
Oh,
It was about as
ain't it
dry.
bad? Look, you look
Man,
at that replay like, God damn, it's a crest in my eye. Let me go back.
right.
Like,
It looked like I took the winter shift in slavery.
look,
It was bad.
why does filter make me look like that? Let me just use my face. Listen.
Man.
But yeah, we are trying to kind of grow up into what it is that we do here by creating weekly ads and doing some other fun things. We will have a couple of episodes from now, I believe, a Ask Chestnut Checkers installment.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So
here
we're
for
gonna
it.
start asking y'all some questions that y'all can ask us some questions, and we're gonna try and figure out what we're doing in life and what y'all need to know about us so that y'all can be comfortable to join the conversation. Because there's been experiences that we've had here at Chestnut Checkers.
Oh boy.
People
I
don't
didn't think you was
trust
going
us.
there quickly.
People don't always trust us with their information, and I totally understand because podcasts
Mhm.
are ratchet nowadays. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Podcasts can put you in a spotlight that you wasn't necessarily looking to be in if you are not prepared and PR savvy. And so, and therefore, we wanted to let y'all know we are opening the floor for all questions. We are here to be honest and real with y'all as y'all hosts of Chestnut Checkers, and hopefully the progenitors of this wonderful community that we are trying to build within this group. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're here for it. I
We're
mean,
here for it.
and in my understanding, my opinion is that we've shared enough about, the fact that we do research. One thing that I can say that we've done a great job at is not getting any feedback saying that anything that we've given is incorrect, is non-factual. So clearly, shouts out to Christina, first of all. She does her research. Shouts out to Lovey. She does her
Who?
research. Kristen, sorry. I
yeah,
got Lavania
Oh,
and Kristen mixed, all mushed together. Everybody doing the
you
research,
gave
and
me the A off
also
the end of her name.
no, right. Sorry. And also, to the both of you for encouraging me to do my research. So, together for a lot of seasons, we had to dig deep and find out the source information, citing. I had to go back and learn how to do 11th and 10th grade so that I can learn how to remember to use a card catalog,
Look,
messing with y'all to make sure our stuff was correct. But we
give
are
it
at
to
a place in Chestnut Checkers to where we do stuff.
yeah.
Suffice it to say, we do a lot more than just share with you what we research. And we get to just talk now. We get to share and give our, on some stances, professional perspective, because opinions kind of like eradicated at this point. Our perspective on things, share our lives. You know what I mean? It's not about all
Yeah.
lovey-dovey stuff and holy.
Yeah,
Sometimes some shit be happening and we want to talk
and it
about it.
do, and it
and
has
does.
and does.
Listen.
So since we're here, current events, right? Because should be happening. Let's start off
Absolutely.
with your boy. Because
Hey, are
yesterday,
you frozen? Is it me?
am I frozen?
Yes,
Am I
Oh, there
frozen?
you are.
she
No,
was.
that
You're
was.
back now.
Okay, no, because I was looking at another screen because I'm about to read something for y'all. Okay,
Got you.
so current events, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our beloved president
Mm.
hopped on X, aka Twitter, yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday. This ain't old news. This is yesterday. This ain't fake news. He did this shit
Just yesterday.
just yesterday. Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped up in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah.
Amen.
Well,
And for those of y'all who were so excited about us having a black president and y'all wasn't excited about having a nigga, because
well,
we got a nigga president right now.
He might be a nigga at this point.
I've been saying this since the first term.
Like,
He act real light skin. He being real Drake right now.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, he light skin. He light skin, but he a nigga nonetheless. This is a whole nigga
Oh
we're
my
dealing with.
gosh.
And until y'all start treating him like the nigga he is, he's out niggering us, and there's nothing we can do.
Listen,
Oh, nigger and niggas. This is horrible.
anytime we gotta have a conversation like and black folk will welcome it, and most people, if not everybody, at a barbecue. I think there's a consensus now. No, we need more proof of who's not invited to the.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's that nigga that's not invited because he touches the kids and can't nobody
Right.
be alone around him. So if in fact he wasn't that uncle, then he could come to the cookout because he is a nigga. Howsomever.
He is that uncle. Just
Yeah, tying little bitches up to the train tracks for ransom. Remember them cartoons back in the
yeah, always
Oh.
volunteering to take all the little girls home. Like, you a weird one, motherfucker.
Mm-mm. Trying to find out why you and Sally is in the garage by yourself.
And the fact that you about to get us all fucked up because of your ego is really killing me right now. Like, no pun
Well,
intended.
no, I found out some wonderful things, some wonderful conspiracy theorist type things.
Mm-hmm.
Netanyahu, the president in Israel,
Mm-hmm.
and his brother are actually Polish men from Philadelphia.
Wait. Come again.
What?
Netanyahu and his brother, the president of Argentina, who just got 20 millions of our dollars for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's because that's Netanyahu's brother. So him and his brother grew up in Philadelphia. They regular ass white people with Polish ass last names that I can't pronounce.
Jesus.
And they changed their name because it was meant for them to go and be presidents where they are presidents at, so that we can have his control and power that we have at this time. So all the money swapping that's happening between the three.
Isn't there some sort of like international law against that? I mean, I'm not accusing them of anything, but what I am saying is that there has to be something.
Well, there is international law against slavery because the UN, everybody but Argentina, United States, and Israel
Right.
just voted that slavery was the worst crime against humanity,
Except the people that did it.
except for the man who's running, the one who did it, and the two brothers who he put in their place so they could get bread. Yeah.
Right.
Damn, like, that's some shit for your tail. I bet you they was on the Mayflower.
They probably were. And even if they weren't, if they're related in any way, like they say the Bushes and the Barack Obama and them is related.
They related, yeah.
Mhm.
So, you know, you just never know who you connected to, and that's fine. But somebody, we've been saying this since first term, 2016. Somebody take this man's Twitter. Like, why y'all keep letting him post? Don't y'all realize that a post from the president is literally the people of the United States talking to the world? Like, why don't we have no control over this?
It is so dangerous.
All right. Take the phones, all of them. What's
It is
going
so
on?
And
dangerous
he's so
at this
old, I
point.
feel like he's on his laptop.
Like, I feel like every time you take his phone, he pulls out another one.
That's what I'm
When have you-
saying.
Like,
Get
he's
all the
literally
phones.
using like
Yeah.
prepaid phones at this point.
When have you ever seen him with a phone? This is dictation. Somebody
Never seen him with a
Never.
phone.
This is
Never. You're
dictation.
right.
He looks
He
at hard.
never had a phone, but somehow he's posting everything.
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 I
So
don't get it.
our country is just doing its thug thizzle.
No, they are.
Our country, we are Americans. We can't claim nowhere else. So
All right, whatever.
it's doing its thug thizzle on the social medias, and we're for it. God bless America, right? Meanwhile, another member of the Migos is shot outside of a party by a nigga, and I don't understand how we Offset, step to the front of the room.
Right.
I wanna feel bad, but after today, when you're outside with a blunt, with a bullet hole in your body. Oh, was that why he was in the front? Oh, Offset, bring your ass up here. I'm sorry.
So I don't even know who the nigga Lil TJ is, but every time I see his name, I think of Hustle and Flow, how they had the name spelled out on the chain.
Yeah.
Because you gotta spell it right. So every time
Whoop that tree. Hit him.
hit him. Listen, allegedly there's an argument, some sort of beef between Offset and this no-name ass rapping nigga Lil TJ. Right? Should I not call him a no-name ass rap? He got a name now.
No, I'm like, how? It was my question.
First of all, who?
Who?
But okay, who?
I don't know. This
Who?
sadly
Who?
reminiscent of Drake and XXX Tentacion, because I honestly felt like XXX getting as much airplay from Drake as he was like a ploy to make him bigger. Like I thought it was a PR stuff till that nigga wound up dead. So, Offset is at this time in stable condition, which is how he's outside the hospital smoking a blunt with a fresh bullet hole. But he did get shot after arguing with some nigga who is now calling Offset a rat for telling the police who shot him.
You shot me, nigga. What you mean?
We did not get the crime together.
Hey, America, we it's today. Don't shoot me and expect me not to snitch. Like, this is not gonna happen that way. Like, I'ma mind my business, what's going on down the street, whatever y'all got going on. But the moment that bullet comes my direction, I all of a sudden know your social security number, good brother.
For real and truly, like I
know that came before you, and those that'll come after you, I'm snitching. I know your cousin, where you gonna stay. I know your baby moms. Don't do that. Keep your shit down the street.
Keep it down the street. Nobody asked you to come over here with all of that.
All that shit.
Period. End of story. Like my mama used
you
to
gonna shoot me, get caught, and then call me a snitch. Like,
look, my mom used to always wear a mask, me, when you see trouble, you go to outlet. Now, my whole teenage life, I'm hearing this going out the door. Christy, because that's what my family used to call me. Christy, when you see trouble, you go the other way. Now, in my dumbass teenage mind, I ain't never met a nigga named Trouble, so I was cool. Like, that's the way I was taking it, right? But now that I'm grown, I understand the premise. Because how the fuck y'all keep getting shot outside of parties and shit? Y'all should know not to be hanging around outside a narrow gathering that you've been at where somebody had an argument. Period.
At some point.
I feel like they don't watch TV or movies because everybody goes out the back door. I don't understand that. What? You didn't learn nothing?
I mean, how does this establishment stay open? It's the same. I got so many suburban questions at this point in my life. I feel like every year I get like more and more like suburban, and I still live in the hood. I'm like, how does this happen? Like, don't you have curfew? Now, you don't got kids that gotta wake up in the morning.
As my conspiracy mindedness grows, right? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it out loud. Okay, amigos. Okay, y'all listening? Listen. The rest of the South don't like Atlanta. Y'all make these niggas look gay. And so every time y'all go somewhere, y'all gonna get fucked up because they don't like y'all. Even niggas from other places, they wait till they come to Atlanta just so they can say it was Atlanta that did that shit. Like, they don't like y'all down here. Sadly, it's like the East Coast and Philly. No disrespect, William, but like,
hey man,
they don't like Philly niggas on the East Coast for whatever reason. I know, but I'm just saying, when you talk about East Coast niggas, that Philly niggas is like, I don't fuck with them Philly. Everybody, I don't fuck with them Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas is too grimy for them. Everybody think Beanie Siegel when they hear Philly and Eve. Like, everybody's too hard rock and grimy in Philly. So, you know, niggas always got something to say, and it's cute. But I really wish y'all would stop getting shot outside the spots. Like,
for stupid shit.
Stupid shit.
Look, stop going to movies. Because even with this, like, you wasn't even at no regular, like, Jay Prince's son is a B-list celebrity at very least in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, you.
What was y'all arguing over? Like, I never understood. Like you
see how there was crickets. See how the crickets happen after you ask that question.
I mean, as a man, I get to look at as a man like the ratio of, like, in most cases, like 7-1, 8-1, 9-1, 10-1. You know, with certain attributes, you get to pick a litter of that ratio.
Right.
If she's taken, there's 9 more. Like, what did he said your lyrics or something? Like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, my ad got 200.
We too old.
On Facebook, y'all. I was doing some
See?
sharing. Don't yell at me.
Y'all gotta start like taking joy in checking your kids' homework.
Please find something to do. That's
That'll
the one
keep
thing
your
I
asses
do.
in. That's why your asses is out partying, because you didn't saw your kids' homework and realized that shit traumatized you because you can't do it. So you need to go ahead and try to relive your old dumbass glory days. Nah, go ahead and help your kid with their homework.
And see, this is where it all falls down. Like, this is where it all falls down. Find something fucking safe to do. We've been telling y'all this for years. Find something safe to fucking do.
There's something safe for you to do.
The library is a nice place too.
Look, if you can't read a bitch, read a book. Go to the library.
You know what? I don't know where this podcast went through. Shouts out to all the podcast communities and families in the area. But during COVID, I learned a lot about marijuana, because there was this podcast that really gave you a lot of information about marijuana. So much that I didn't know about marijuana. And I was like, this is informational. This man has a tattoo on his face, but I trust him. I trust him because he's giving me good information. I don't know where he went. He might have had a part-time job like in the hood still, but he was very informative, and I wish he kept up with it. We need more of that.
Well, and see, here's the problem. And I say it, we was talking about this last week with this new generation. I think it's what, Gen Alpha? The new the young ones, my babies. They're they dumb. The Gen Z is dumber than the ones before them, and they're even dumber than Gen Z at this point, which is why people laugh when they're like, when I'm like, oh no, somebody got to be here with the twins. It's they oh my God, no. And they're like, oh my God, they're 8. I was making noodles by 8, locking up the house. And I'm like, no,
I was just having that conversation.
These kids is not the same. These kids is not the same.
They not bred.
They not the same. These kids that will put shit in the microwave just to see how it reacts when the microwave is on. They are not the same. They are trying to learn everything about the world so quickly that they're first forcing problems onto you when they're left to their own.
I agree. That was well spoken. That was well spoken. These motherfuckers will see something on YouTube, stop the video, start the process. While the process is going, they'll watch the video until the untimely demise of what's supposed to not happen in the daggone. Like, you can't build a bomb and then watch the bomb explode while you're watching YouTube. You got to pay attention to reason at some point.
Right.
Logic. Some stuff has to make sense. Like, kids are watching 2 times videos right now and not really absorbing anything.
Right.
It's just knowledge.
Not one little thing.
It's just like, don't touch the stove because it's hot. Y'all remember that?
I also remember that mom in that video. Like,
oh, no, you know what? So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all gentle parent?
No.
I don't abuse my kids.
Do you try?
So I don't believe in gentle parenting. All of that super nanny, sit in the corner, unhappy chair shit. Y'all keep that in Britain. I don't.
You keep it where you think is great.
Right.
I get it.
Because bringing that British nanny over here to supervise American children was the worst thing we could have ever did. That bitch didn't know. I'm from the town where the British nanny shook the shit out that baby. Because American babies ain't for the shit. They gonna run you some shit.
Great day, Lacey. I came from in this small community. I lived in Conshohocken, and in Conshohocken there was a little community in my home called the Take a Nap Tribe. You know the Take a Nap Tribe? Y'all know about the Take a Nap Tribe.
Yeah, take a nap.
You get the shit slapped out of you, and then you get to go take a nap. Like, I grew up on that.
The tribe that we was from was
right. You messed up your school clothes and you could have fallen off a bridge and drowned. But if you was in your school clothes, you ain't going to the hospital. Go take a nap. You know how many things that probably is wrong with me because I took naps when I wasn't supposed to. God gave me grace over the concussion that I slept through.
I promise you, there was times where we wasn't supposed to wake up. This is what I'm telling you.
I slept through a lot of concussions.
I don't care what nobody tells me.
Go take a nap.
I'm the queen of whoopings in my mind. I've been beat with everything. And if in fact you've never been beat with a wet pair of dungarees, first of all, if you ain't old enough to know what dungarees are, I can't fuck with it. Secondly, if you've never been hit with a folded in half, so hip to hip half, wound around the hand, leg ends out, bow, wet pair of dungarees, you ain't never, that's slavery whippings. That's, if you ain't never been fresh out the tub with a barber's sharpener leather, that's, yeah.
Now I know all about that.
Yeah.
I know about that leather.
That leather?
that strap. My grandmother literally had the leather strap and a motherfucking old school billy club with the rope down.
Oh my God.
You got me humming.
I still got a scar to prove it. Oh God. What? Hello?
Humming in hymns.
Hello?
Spiritual even. Listen. Yeah, that strap with that old wooden police baton with the rope that would be ingrained in the wood. Y'all remember those?
Oh God,
man,
and it was basically pick your poison at that point. How you gonna do? Which one?
Now, I would have rather gotten just like
38 and shoot you.
I would have rather gotten like low key, like surprised by my parents. Don't give me options of how I'm gonna go down, because that it's a long night for us both. Like,
I think the one thing that I kept going tradition wise as far as discipline is we're gonna deal with it in that moment.
Yeah,
I was definitely a part of one of those. It was never a wait till you get home. I've been beaten in so many circles of clothes at different stores, Bradley's and Zayre's, and you know, taken behind the boxes that got microwaves in them, and all you hear is screams and shit.
The muffles.
I get you again when we get home.
He give you something to cry about. You did.
Right.
Trying to hold
it's not enough. Like, what the fuck?
But I will say to those like the Offsets of the world, y'all needed some of these ass whoopings. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all didn't learn because nobody ever went upside your head in a real way. And then you're getting shot like your nephew. And the thing, how the fuck? I have a play cousin who got shot 3 separate times on the same corner.
The same corner?
Exact same spot.
And just kept going back, huh?
Didn't live over there though. It wasn't his block. It was his block, but it wasn't his block. Right.
Same corner.
Same corner.
Where he doesn't live.
In the stomach. Every time. Catch it. Bow.
Yeah.
He ain't.
Yeah.
He walking around.
Clearly.
He walking around. Still to this day.
Wait till I get better.
Not learning.
I'll show them.
Speaking of not learning, Pooh Shiesty. Come on, baby.
Man.
Pooh Shiesty. Because now we got all these niggas out here wearing these stupid ass masks like your ass, knowing them shits ain't do nothing for COVID, but it's okay. Listen.
Man.
Pooh Shiesty got out of jail, went back to jail 2 days later.
Idiot.
Because he got out of jail for something he allegedly didn't do. Went back to jail for kidnapping and robbing Gucci Mane. These niggas is facing life.
Isn't that like 70 years plus a life sentence?
Yep.
Like, what are you doing?
Yep. So
you can't wait for your royalty check?
Nah. I guess now that You know,
ASCAP ain't fast enough for you. They
Lil
pay every
Vaughn
2
is
weeks.
gone. These niggas got to do weird shit. I don't know. Everybody's trying to be the weirdest nigga out. I guess nobody's trumping Trump, so y'all might as well sit the fuck down.
BMI gives you a monthly check. As a second tier rapper, you gotta at least get like a couple hundred.
I mean, I don't know.
God,
but since we're talking about it, hip hop released a statement saying that they don't understand what's going on in hip hop because hip hop hasn't had a song in the top 10 in the past 9 months at least, which is the longest that hip hop has not been in the top 10 of Billboard since the inception of streaming.
Damn.
So maybe that's why he ain't got no money, because they ain't selling no streams for
real. Shouts out to K-pop.
You're right, boo.
No, because I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck is BTS, and why are they so important that they got a whole Netflix special about their comeback?
Who are they?
Who is BTS? Shut up. Don't nobody know.
I'm thinking, I'm like, oh shit. I thought it was at first NSYNC, and I'm like, nope, it wasn't them. And I was like, oh shit,
the same thing.
It's Backstreet Boys. They just got, and I'm like, nope. Well, maybe my contrast is down, and it might be day 26. Nope, ain't them either.
No, not my contrast is down. I hate him.
Who who are they? I thought it was them other ones. What's the bull's name?
In the house talking about they changed the settings. Who changed the settings?
They updated my phone and fucked up my settings on my Wi-Fi. Like Beyonce then took over the Wi-Fi for real. I didn't know what was going on. But then what's that other group that has Zayn? The dude that did Pillow Talk.
I don't know these niggas.
I forget. They had a pretty good run over in the UK, and then I thought it was them, and ain't them either, because I forgot one bull died. And I'm like, technically, it should be this many.
All I'm gonna say is I don't know who they are either.
Who is it?
But they are getting like Beyonce status.
A Korean group.
Yeah, it's a K-pop group. That's all I know about them. This is my first.
What?
They sing, nigga. They sing, and they look like girls with boys.
Right.
You got me fucked up right now. I'm about to go look these motherfuckers up. Hold on.
That's what I did. Listen.
Shit, this is why we gotta do. Every time I think I didn't learn something.
I'm
just BTS boy band.
When I saw it, my thought process was, "Who the fuck is that?
Why the fuck are so many of them?
That's not the Backstreet Boys." Like I had a whole conversation with myself. So who the fuck is this? That must be the Backstreet Boys. No, wait, that's not the Backstreet Boys. They're Asian.
4, 5,
like
6
or 7. Yeah,
70 motherfuckers. Like, since when? Wait a minute, y'all.
Turn that off for they
shit.
Yeah, turn that off for they cancel.
Right.
For trademark infringement. But no, I thought it was Backstreet Boys. Now I say all that to say that I feel like Backstreet Boys should come back out now. Now that they're older, they should do a smooth like 1950s covers of all of their hit songs, like an album, so they can go on tour one last time as the Backstreet Boys. But they're a doo-wop sweater vest wearing group now, doing like shoo-wop, shoo-wop, but oh my god, we're back again, but in that style. So that's my whole wish for the Backstreet Boys, if y'all are listening. While William is over there getting introduced to BTS, because I still don't know what the fuck he's jamming. Look at him. Hulu's about to drop Hulu's about to drop a 3-part documentary on guess who?
Who?
50 Cent. So it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I don't know if he's a part of this or not. I'm just finding out about this today. Go ahead, William.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad neither.
I'm not mad. Like BTS, I'm not mad at y'all. For y'all to have a Netflix special, I'm curious, but not mad at what I hear so far.
It was them and right. It was them and one little girl group that blew up a few years ago that I remember.
The one with Bruno Mars, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know them.
And so they I don't know. The Harajuku Barbie, I think, was the inception.
Who?
Harajuku Barbie, Nicki Minaj being Japanese.
Okay.
Was kind of the inception of, you know, that culture being brought. Exactly.
It's hard to hear them though. Backstreet. Which one is Backstreet Boys? Are you thinking of Blackstreet or Backstreet Boys?
I'm thinking Backstreet Boys. Hey, okay. Johnny. And I agree, Johnny, if Juicy J can do a jazz version of Slob on My Knob, why can't the Backstreet Boys do 50s covers of their own songs?
Backstreet Boys.
How you don't know? Oh my God, we're back again. Been in it.
I'm trying to get their voices in my head to do anything 50s.
All right.
I'm just getting into my head. Like, what would it feel
like? After all this time and all that money, if they haven't taken a motherfucking class to be able to sing doo-wop, then that's on them. But it's an idea to where they can make some bread. Hey, Christina.
That is an idea. That's a hell of an idea.
And hey, Johnny, I'm sorry. I just seen this one again. Hi, baby.
What happened?
No, Johnny and Christina was saying, hey.
Behind
but you know,
the cacti.
Right. You know, it's just an idea. It's just an idea. But I mean, these kids look relatively young. I think this is a huge media push because they're going to be outside of the age where they're desirable. It's going to be in sync when Justin Timberlake with solo. No, think about it. When you think boy groups, you thinking 16 to 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody got to brand so much who's going to be.
There's only so much longer that they're going to keep them boys looking porcelain like they are before they start looking like old Asian men. There, don't nobody want no old Asian nigga. Don't nobody want that.
Somehow, the older they get, the more bold they it starts to happen. It's inevitable.
All right.
It's almost like us with our family reunion teeth. Like, we just get to an age where that one tooth will fall out. Ain't shit you can do about it. And I know, Kristen, you got a whole fear of that tooth. You don't be fucking with people with no tooth.
Listen, because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a very much so a lot, you know, and what can I do? So, you know, okay, don't get me wrong. And people, my teeth are not straight by any means. I got my Invisaligns over there that I don't never wear.
Don't I get it.
It hurts. It hurts. I don't know if y'all have ever been through it, but braces, Invisalign braces specifically, makes your whole head feel like it's just out of line with itself. So I'm not like super creepy about teeth. I've got a missing tooth. It's just way back here. It's not my wisdom, but the one right in front of the wisdom. You can't see it. You can't see it when I smile. You see what I'm saying? Like,
it's not the family reunion tooth, though, is it?
No, it's the one way in the back. It's the last.
I'm missing the family reunion tooth.
Mm-hmm. But my thing is, as we stated, Chestnut Checkers this Wednesday has been brought to you by insurance. Get your insurance up.
Get your teeth fixed.
Right. Get a crown. Get it covered. Get it spacer. You ain't got to walk around missing a tooth.
Right.
You can buy a fake tooth at the fucking dollar store at this point and glue that motherfucker onto the nub until something else works.
You damn sure can.
You can.
Gives you a whole little package.
That's a little kit.
Yeah. It's a little kit. You got some rubber cement and
all of that. Yeah.
Back on for a moment.
Correct.
That's crazy work.
Get a veneer.
And I think that if you're missing the family reunion tooth, you're okay for a little while. You got to get it worked on.
Tooth is this one.
Which one is it?
It's this one, the one right in front of your
case. So I got time then. Like, I got the one behind the family reunion tooth.
You way back over here. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm missing one, but it's way back. It's the last one. So wouldn't nobody know that if I was not honest about life? You know what I'm saying? Like, what Johnny say? It's feasible. Well, don't pay attention to their voices, just the melody itself. Think Beach Boys, or matter of fact, either Sean King. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I can give you the can I call you Rose?
Right.
Can I call you Rose?
So just imagine that style of song.
I can't think of Beach Boys. Beach Boys, oh man.
I'm not even saying like they need to do other people's songs from the 50s.
But the tempo and the cadence.
But the tempo,
I
yeah.
get it. I know. I get it.
Songs and do it 50 style. It'll be dope.
But it was. You trying to have? Hey man.
I mean, it happens in dreams all the time.
I feel like it should be free of.
What?
I just got what you said.
Right, because we're talking about people going to the dollar store and getting that fake too. It's a temporary fix. It's a band-aid for the problem, but at least don't come on our first date with a tooth out your mouth.
I feel like though that like if you got the visible ones, like if you got the visible 8 or maybe the visible 10, I think that you should immediately, and it should be like you should get a ticket if you don't have that tooth fixed. And you should get a free passage to get. There should be no reason why you got a front tooth missing. Is what I'm saying. I don't know how else to say it. There's like that front tooth is really interesting. Like, why you got front tooth missing?
Please.
Oh, y'all just gonna be quiet and have me sinking out this bitch?
No, okay. So here's the thing. Like, I got a chipped tooth in the front from a fight that I got into when I was.
No, I got chipped tooth too. Somewhere in here, and I ain't gonna tell nobody where it's at, but it's in my mouth. But I get it.
Miss Tyler had a tooth fall out. That's hilarious. Sorry, I'm catching up on the comments.
She sure did. Like,
Johnny, don't go back to the cacti. You're staying here. Period.
If you're in like your 30s, like 20s, 30s, and 40s, I think that you should get an adult redo. Like if you lose a tooth, you should get an assessment and be able to get one put back in. Because no. You just want people walking around with no teeth?
Get some fucking insurance and get a tooth.
The back ones, I think you need insurance for. Them front ones, I
had a cap on this tooth for the longest time. It fell off like a few years back. And I'm grateful that it's not brown underneath there. You know what I'm saying? Ladies get a pass after pregnancy. Well,
I get it. Like all them hormones and everything, that calcium go to the baby. Y'all be biting down on some lettuce and y'all shit just fall out. And your hairline too. I get it. Feel bad.
So, you know, it's not that I have a thing against people with no teeth. I have a thing against people who are not trying to fix their teeth. Don't just be around me rotten mouth.
I agree with that.
Yeah, don't just be around me rotten mouth. It's bad enough, you know.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we here for it.
Yeah, we here for it.
Brush y'all goddamn tongues. It's 2026. We have to remind you of this. It's pretty bad now. Brush your tongues.
Please.
Thank you.
Like,
please.
It's interesting watching at my age, watching people brush their teeth. Because I guess I'm at that age now where I have to cling to whatever feeling of like nostalgia that I have. Like I don't waste a lot of time on this like these apps and shit anymore. At some point I was like, I'm fucking done. I can't do this shit no more. I want to meet people for real. And then you get to talking with somebody, and then we might catch them in the morning, they brushing their teeth, and then you like, there's another part of your motherfucking mouth that you just missed. Like it's called that pink thing on your goddamn tongue. Put it. What are you doing?
Right, because
your tongue's not supposed to be white.
What are you doing?
Pink. I don't understand. Brush your
tongue.
tongue.
To the fresh breath people. Those that brush the insides of their teeth. Yeah, you got a front and the back.
Brush all of them.
All of it, just all in there.
Your mouth, the top of your
tongue, top of your mouth, all of it.
Baby. So first of all, I'm on the phone with her one day, right? We on video call, and I'm brushing my teeth, and this bitch is making the most horrible comments to where I'm dying. I'm almost dying, trying not to choke on the water from the fucking toothbrush. The shit was fucking hilarious. But I say that to say I'm in there brushing. Like it ain't no game when we in there brushing teeth.
Was you choking on your tongue? Was you choking on it?
Sometimes it slips.
I'm here for you know how much of a turn on that is. Oh my God. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
See? Now, I've been vindicated and validated. Thank you, William.
I'm 42 now. Like shit that people used to think wasn't sexy when we was younger. It's sexy now.
Right.
Like I'll just be sitting there, I'm hearing like you better get it, baby. You better get it. You better get it. Take your time, breathe. Yeah.
Oh God.
That shit's sexy now.
I can't stand either one of y'all. This is why I don't be doing nothing while I'm on the phone with y'all.
You better not.
Oh, okay.
I with bloodshot eyes. I'm looking at you like. I'm sorry.
Hi, Debbie.
Do y'all got weird shit that turns y'all on?
Okay.
It ain't gotta be like inner deep it. Like don't make it weird. But
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about it. I like niggas in wheelchairs. Like hold on.
Nope.
But I'm a very much so a shower stickler when it comes to sex. Like I want to have showers right away before
and after.
If I'm awake after. If I'm awake after, yes. I like spontaneous sex, meaning, but we're out and about. That's a little bit different. But if we're in a place with a shower and we can, I would prefer showered sex to start. Right? Don't nobody. Okay. How do I say this? I'm trying because I know my mom will be watching.
What I do?
No, I know my mom will be watching. It ain't even you, William. I'm trying to say this.
First of all, in a side note, I would just like to say that it is amazing watching her try to say this. The giggles on the inside of me. I'm sorry, I love you, but I can't wait. All right, go ahead.
Why are you turning off my imaginary hearing aid? What I do?
Listen, I am red right now. Oh God. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna go just skip past this. I'm sorry that you went through that, Debbie, and I do hope that you have the ability to get something done for that. Maybe they're only down.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that sucks. I do apologize.
I wish I could put you on my dental plan.
Right.
Yeah.
I
gotta fix my glasses so you can think I'm serious. I was dead serious.
Debbie, I'm gonna reach out to you because I know that I don't know where you live specifically, which is why I'm out in back chat. I know that there are some dental places do have stuff where they'll work with you.
Yeah, definitely let us know. We ain't ashamed to do some digging and research, and we helpful.
There's another program online where you could get dental work done for free. I'll send some links. That's cool.
I can't wait till you can bite into that medium well.
Right. Oh, so yeah, okay.
Men's cologne gets you where?
Gets her. As you said, what are some of the weird things that kind of turn us on?
Oh, she likes men's cologne.
This is where I was going before. Okay, so I figured it out. I like, as much as I like showered, it's very sexy to me to see a guy come in like dirty, sweaty from cleaning the yard or doing the car. Like, oh my God. Oh, grease on you and yeah. I had somebody push my car one day because I needed to jump, and I just was like, okay, come on, get in the back, let's go. Like, it's one of the things, like, just to see. I don't know, for me to see a man doing like manly physical.
I love to see a man manly and getting his hands dirty.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm trying to think of some weird stuff. Well, I already gave y'all one. It's brushing them teeth. Now it's brushing your tongue, especially. That shit'll get me every time.
Well, I mean, we know you like to jiggle when she making cornbread and the.
Oh my God! I put my whole life out there, didn't I?
Did you? That's all right.
That's what
you. My ass still single.
Me too, William. Me too.
Hey man, in essence, it don't matter.
So as much as men's cologne does turn my head, there's a certain thing about, and it has to be my man. I guess it's a pheromone thing, but it's a certain thing about his sweat, I think, for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I was making the contrast. Like, I do love a good showered or even a shower session. Like those.
Yeah, sweat that smell like cognac is a little weird. Like old E sweat because you don't drink enough water.
You're not supposed to smell like a bum when you sweat. So if you're not drinking enough water and all you drink is Hennessy, then that's not sexy. You gonna get the fuck away from me smelling like Who Shot John. Get the fuck out of here.
They the ones that got that extra residue under their bottom lip.
Oh.
Okay, so can we talk about it while we here?
Hey man.
Yeah.
That little shit.
That white foam? What is it?
What is that?
What is that?
What is it? How
You
does
brought it
it
up,
get
William.
there and how does it dry so fast?
And why is it gooey?
And why doesn't it go away?
Because it's like the
Oh.
consistency of slime.
Oh,
It's so nasty.
It
What
feels
is
like
it?
I feel like I gotta check myself right now.
right.
Like it got me.
Yeah. I promise you, y'all in the chat, don't be around me. Because the first thing I'm gonna do is this. If somebody's talking to me and they got that, I'm gonna start rubbing my face to try and give you the hint. You know, I'll tell you openly if you got a boogie in your nose. Like, nigga, get that. But I don't know how to tell someone they got the crackhead juice on the corners of their mouth. I don't.
Like, there's everything is justifiably wrong with that. Like, how does that happen? You know how it happened, but you just don't want to tell this person. Like, everything that you're doing caused that moment right there. You talk too fucking much and you don't drink enough water.
Because what the fuck is that? I've been
Like, you over
dehydrated.
here, you literally on a dry soapbox.
Lip cum in the sides of my mouth. Like, what is that?
That's it. Good night.
Y'all telling me that's not what that looked like? Like they just burbling up cum.
I am here, goddammit. Like, I am here. Ew.
Thank you for tuning in to Chestnut
And
Checkers.
being here, William, I'm sure
Please
that
like,
there's
share,
been a
and
creamy
subscribe.
woman or two that you came up from and had to wipe a little cream off your face. It's lip cum. That's what that is. Then he shuts off his microphone. You know what, William? Because you're not gonna sit here.
Goddamn body. You don't tell my business to nobody, goddammit. I'm proud of what I do. I take pride in what's going on. I smile. And sometimes I don't watch my goddamn face in the You ain't got to put my goddamn business out there, but I'm saying.
Tell us how you really
Niggas
feel.
tired right now.
All right. Well, since I done pissed William off, let me go ahead
Howard!
and y'all.
Howard! Help! Help!
Where's Frederick when you need him? What the fuck?
Frederick!
Frederick.
See, I had to shake my hair to get my headphones on.
Get it right.
Got me fucked up.
You don't throw that hair like that.
I'm telling Offset.
All right. So this week we are doing something different. We do not have a
Lovely.
set plan. That's why we are off script this week. We just found some videos that we wanted. Okay, y'all. So let me just go back to last week. And I told y'all how I was feeling, right? Meanwhile, I got a mosquito bite on my leg because fuck spring. Anyway, these mosquitoes came back disrespectful. These motherfuckers bit me 8 times in a day.
Somebody got to make up their mind.
In my motherfucking house.
It be hot, then
need to make a
cold,
spray.
then hot, then cold.
These mosquitoes don't give a fuck about none of that. They here and they big as fuck.
God.
It's
Nope.
Georgia. These are Jurassic mosquitoes and they're everywhere. And I'm tired of fighting them. I'm somebody told me I'll get bit like this because I'm light skinned and they can find me. Fuck y'all.
That's not why. What the? Shut the hell up. Sorry. Man, did that hit a nerve?
What?
Shut the hell up. Really burns my biscuits.
That's my homegirl too. So I just looked at her and said, "Yeah, bitch, you must ain't never had a fucking mosquito bite with your black ass. Get away."
They
from me."
got to be so jealous to say something like that. Hey,
It's like okay. The darkies always come for me. It's okay.
I thought they were white.
No.
No.
Damn.
No. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's always your own kind. It's always your own kind.
Goddamn Judas.
Okay, so since we here, I know exactly which video I'm doing. Hold on.
Backstabbers, I swear.
They smile in your face
all the time. They want to take place. The backstabbers.
Out there. And we need to stop lying to ourselves and pretending we don't see the pattern when it's right fucking there. It's right there, and everybody knows it, but nobody wants to say it out loud. So when a Latina gets angry, people call it spicy, sexy, ella es una tóxica, right? When a white woman gets angry, oh, poor Sally. Oh my gosh, poor her. She's just having such a bad day. Oh my gosh, she must be going through so much. Oh my gosh, poor her. When a white man gets angry, he's stressed, he hit his breaking point, he's having a bad day, it's mental health. But when a black woman gets angry, she's ghetto, she's ratchet, she's loud, she's aggressive, she's masculine, she's too much. When a black man shows anger, hurt, frustration, grief, or pain, now he's violent, now he's dangerous, now he's a threat, now people clutch their bags, people get scared, people cross the street. Now people reach for excuses to justify why they never wanted to understand him in the first place. And do not tell me it's about behavior. Do not tell me it's about tone. Do not tell me it's about how it's expressed, because the same emotions coming out of different bodies get labeled completely differently depending on the skin they're housed in. That is conditioning. That is not a coincidence, and that is not fair. Black pain is not allowed to be human pain in this society. It's only allowed to exist if it's quiet, palatable, digestible, and non-threatening to everybody else's comfort. The second it spills over, the second it raises its voice, the second it stops asking politely to be acknowledged, it gets criminalized, it gets demonized, and people want to talk about anger issues without ever talking about where that anger comes from. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about generations of trauma stacked on top of generations of trauma, stacked on top of generations of trauma, and then pretending the body, the nervous system, the psyche, and the soul are not keeping score. You don't get to enslave people, lynch people, beat people, rape people, eat people, segregate people, lock people out of resources, destabilize families, over-police communities, undereducate schools, poison neighborhoods, and then turn around and have the fucking audacity to say, why are they so angry?
He sounded privileged. I know all that, right? No, I mean, he's right.
He's absolutely right.
Like, what else is there to say? And it's unfortunate that we can't say it.
Which is why I played the video, because every time we say it, we're just winning.
See, I told you.
Pick your bootstraps up. That nigga gay.
Get over it.
He's too masculine.
Go take a nap.
Go take a nap. Is
That's
what I
only
want.
what society tells.
I think that the gist of it is exactly what Lovey said. They want us to get over it. They don't want us to get over 9/11. They don't want us to get over the Holocaust, but they want us to get over what was just voted the most criminal human rights violation in the history of the world. And I'm tired of it, because if y'all want us to get over it, why the fuck do y'all continue to put out slavery movies once every 3 to 4 years?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
I mean, I did wonder, and I'm not gonna lie, after all those movies, and then like you had 12 Years a Slave, and I don't know if y'all saw that movie. That was a pretty like
fucking hated
of all the
movie,
movies that I saw, that one got to me the most. That made me not want to watch another one. Like, but then here come Will Smith, that gonna come out and it's like, you know what? Let me pay my homage. Like, we had enough. Like, and it's not. It could have been anybody that came up with that movie, and in my mind, I have had enough. I think that there's enough pain that's being shown to say, okay, where's the success that's not recreated through the pale man's eyes, like a Wakanda? And it's not to say that he didn't have. It's not to say that he didn't have good intentions. And here's my issue with people that have good intentions.
They paved the road to hell.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we saw in COVID, when we saw all of those what was it, Nancy Pelosi and them, what in kente cloth? Like where, what conversation did you have with who and when that said we're going to all come together and agree that this is a good idea? And this is going to make the great Americans come together. Like,
I don't know, darling.
I know who you had the conversation with, but I'm just wondering who you going to say you had the conversation with at this point. Because after a certain point, again, it's not. I don't have the bone density and the mental fortitude to express anger any longer about shit that I see that you just are going to be dumb about. I'm not. I don't have it.
Right.
I just want to ask you the same dumbass question that I see you standing in at this point. Like, who told you this was a good idea? Like, who? Can I talk to your one black friend?
Not your one. Didn't even have that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can I talk to him? Could you always say, well, I have a friend named, I want to talk to them. Put them on the phone.
Do you consider this person your friend would be my first fucking question.
FaceTime him. I'm interested to know where you came up with such a grand idea. Like, this has to be validated somewhere.
I don't get it either, but it's just one of these things where I'm low key tired of it. I think that us folk, as you like to say, William, when we say we're tired of that being the problem. Yeah. The fact that we can't have pain, we can't have emotion, we can't have anything that looks human without being forced to deal with the idea that is inhumane of us to have those things, because now y'all are scared.
My emotions should not have to be palatable to you.
Look.
Agreed.
That's crazy.
And the fact that they do, my emotions do have to be palatable to some people, or I'm in danger, means y'all need to take a good look at why my emotions affect you in such a way.
Like, I almost weaponize them against themselves. It's not all of them folk. It's the culture of them folk. It's the behavior of them folk. And us folk be acting like them folk. Talking about I'm entitled to. Let me tell y'all something, a little bit of something about your feelings. You are entitled to how you feel, but you are responsible to how you emote those feelings.
Most definitely.
You see the difference, like.
Most definitely.
You know, I love when people monologue, especially those you know, them folk. They try to monologue and put, you know, what they do and what they won't do and da 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 da, and I feel like and I think and da 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 da. But the moment you distract any part of their thought, they go into a cataclysmic meltdown. Oh, and it makes me feel good.
I just read somewhere that that's a narcissist tactic.
Oh, it absolutely is. To sit down and rehearse a 5 to 7 minute monologue that you expect somebody to process is absolutely insane. Like, where did you practice this? Shut up. Shut up. First of all, you sound stupid. I guarantee you your mother didn't raise you that way, and I know your father ain't there either.
I mean, it just goes to show that the lack of compassion for human beings in total is all that really is happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't seem to feel like it's okay to be people anymore.
No.
And it's pissing me off. Like, there are things that we're supposed to be angry about. There's a video that I pulled up that's actually just a video of someone talking about a video. And the reason why I did that is because the video itself is so disgusting, I refuse to play it. but I will describe what he's talking about. But I wanted to bring this up because it's so. We've all been seeing them, but I have to agree with all of the people of any color who are starting videos talking about this Epstein shit by saying y'all ain't mad enough. Where are we fighting? Who are we fighting? These girls just had to get moved out of an ICE facility because 21 of them found pregnant.
That's crazy work.
And not 14 and 21-year-olds, but 14 to 21. We not sure about the other 7 being pregnant yet.
Right.
So 14 to 21 little girls under the age of 16 have been found to be pregnant while being housed in ICE facilities over the past week and have had to be moved away from these rapists.
Crazy work.
Who are going so gung-ho to make sure these people are getting locked up.
I already told you how I felt about people who impermissibly put they thing in another person's
chop it off.
Yeah, listen.
Chop it off. I seen a question online earlier where it said should the person who does that to children get chopped off, life in prison, or death?
I think they should get their mouths sewn shut and definitely like get castrated.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear you
get it
scream.
chopped off, and I think they should just be left in a room for prisoners who do things to men who do things.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
But sew their mouth shut. No anesthesia. You gotta sew their mouth shut.
No, because then they can't fuck them in the throat.
Oh, yeah.
And as we all know, taking one for the team.
I don't want to hear that though, but
that's not true.
Taking one in the throat is the biggest form of love. Look at Charlie Kirk.
No, I'm just saying that stitching their mouth closed is not going to stop that. If somebody wants to get in it, they will.
It's not okay.
That's very true, boo. That is very true. We know from all of the women in Africa who have been
exactly
tied up down there so that they don't lose their virginity. I think that, and so maybe that might be sew it up, but sew it up like what's his name? Jax, whatever the fuck from Hocus Pocus. You remember the thick ass fucking threads that
I ain't see that one coming. I'm sorry. I was still stuck on Charlie Kirk.
Oh, we are off script tonight, William, and we're saying the things.
Sorry.
Hey, man.
So while we're here, right, since we got Christina already doing one of these, let's go on ahead and do this next video because I'm in the mood to be a little pissed off for a second.
Oh my God.
Honestly. Yeah, this shit had me angry for real.
I'm all for 11.
Shouldn't even get to this because y'all shouldn't even play out our faces.
Oh God.
Oh man.
It's gonna be the first thing that we thought about when we saw this. This was a real man. This ain't makeup. This was an enslaved black man.
From Brooklyn, where we talk all that shit.
I know we've been seeing this circulate, but let me cook. I work for a marketing agency. I already know how all this works. When I tell you 100 people saw this before we ever got the chance to see it, I can guarantee it. With a multi-billion-dollar company like Nike that outsourced, this was outsourced, right? This is why this is not posted on Nike's page. This is why this is posted on Studio Sophie Hospice's page, because they're the brand agency that was paid to come up with the brand concept or the creative design for the ad campaign. Does that make sense? Either way it goes, Nike had to see this before they posted this shit. And I think what ended up happening was Nike was like, we don't know if we're going to be able to get away with this. Y'all post it first. Y'all do it. Y'all post it.
Nike got comfortable. Can't hear you.
Hey, babe.
This side, my bad. But I do think that she's right. I do believe that it's very much so a Nike saying to that brand creator or brand endorser to say, hey, this is cool, but you put it up. Let's see where it goes first. I don't want to endorse it until I see how docile the black people are going to be in regards to this. That shit pissed me off beyond fucking pissivity.
Yeah, and it was hard to like initially say, all right, was this Nike that did that? Because I didn't want to believe that Nike would do something that stupid.
As
Like,
she was
no,
saying, being a marketing exec, it's not
but
so much
right.
that he did it, but
But
they saw it and they let it fly anyway.
But here's the thing: I remember working for Dick's Sporting Goods and actually working under Nike, and before we even got any of the attire, it passed through a lot of hands
Correct.
Yeah.
before we even got to say, "Hey, this is even the right polo shirt you're going to wear. This is the right warm-up pants." And they literally dressed us like when during Dick's Sporting Goods when they first opened up and became popular. They were dressed as specialists.
Mhm.
They would give us the nicest of materials, and then we would know who signed off on it. Like we would get the authentic specialist sign off and everything. So I know where she ain't wrong.
Right. You know
So
what
I'm
I mean?
like, damn, Nike, like
It's
y'all,
it's
all the things that y'all
reminiscent
could have
of
did.
it's reminiscent of the Balenciaga turtleneck with the blackface mouth.
Yeah,
It's reminiscent of a few years before that
H&M.
H&M fiasco,
Yeah.
the black boy and the coolest monkey in the jungle t-shirt.
Yeah,
It's y'all want to play that line so hard, and this is why I wanted to do that one, because we were just talking about the slavery movies. Y'all swear y'all want us to forget, but y'all play this line so hard. Y'all play this line so fucking hard, and it's pissing me off. To this day, I can't see a cotton commercial without wanting to fight somebody. To this day.
God damn.
No, dead ass. That whole season of the early 2000s where every celebrity either had milk on their face, which we gonna put a pin in that, Jeffrey Epstein. But between the milk commercials and the touch the feel of cotton, I felt like they was directly playing in our faces as black people.
That's tough.
The feel of cotton,
That's
the
tough.
fabric of our lives. They were singing their ass off in them commercials.
I mean, I gotta say though, cotton is a real. No matter, damn, never mind. Fuck it.
Because you see how you feel. Because we can't get away from it, no matter what. No matter what. They don't
There
talk
isn't
about
any
the
way to
shit.
block
I
that
feel
out.
like why did it have to be us that picked it? Because cotton
Because
is
we
such
was
a
picking
feel-good
everything.
feeling.
But my thing is, we don't
God
hear about
damn.
any other slaveries. We don't hear about the tobacco slavers. We don't hear about the sugarcane slavers. We don't hear
Right.
about none of the slavers
Sure.
in their media. The
The
bananas
agricultural
and
ones.
you know, the other slavers, the bananas, the strawberries, the oranges, the
The
Mexicans,
sugar.
the sugar cane, the fucking tobacco, all of the shit that they're rice over in other countries, like all of the shit that we
All
grow.
the crops, yeah.
All the crops. Mhm.
Where these people had slaves doing that same field work. They talk about cotton because cotton was the most damaging to us.
Sure.
Our hands was gnarled up and cut up and barely usable at the end of any given day. They talk about the one slavery that was really the most damaging to the body outside of just
Absolutely.
their abuse. And so y'all are really pushing this for what reason? 99.9% of the shit that we get is not pure cotton.
You know, and when I saw that one the ad, the only thing I could really reconcile in my brain is that I try to stay optimistic. You know me. Like I try to stay as positive mind framed. The one thing I thought about is like I feel like some people are at the brink of conceit to really acknowledge the fact that you know there's a for real disparity between how how us folk are advancing and how them folk kind of have stayed the same. And I feel as though that's kind of like one of those like last ditch tags, like I got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna be that one white guy in the bar that hollers out nigger.
Yeah, but see, this is where it all falls down because be that nigga.
Absolutely.
Be that nigga.
Well, I mean, I think they are. But again, I like when you look at
to
the
me,
levels,
this is too subversive to be that nigga.
And I get what you're saying. And I also understand that, like, all right, when you go to a social club, they use the N-word a little bit different than the trailer park. You know what I mean? So I feel like Nike used the social club way of saying the N-word and didn't use the trailer park way of saying it. Like, some of the ones we know.
It's all, and see, this is the problem with the English language, right? It's all
I
disrespectful.
hate it.
Yeah, it's all disrespectful. I remember
Absolutely.
one time, one of my first good paying jobs. You remember those, like one of your first good paying jobs back in the
That
day.
good one.
The boss, the supervisor, asked a black coworker, male, "Why do you always have to be so niggardly every time we try to make corrections?"
God damn.
Niggardly.
How you create a already offensive word? Like
It's a
niggardly?
real word in the dictionary, and it
Niggardly?
literally means stubborn.
Niggardly.
Niggardly.
Of all the words that I know, I might use that on one
Definition
of
of
them folks.
niggardly.
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 Okay, it's an adjective meaning stingy, miserly, or reluctant, usually in regards to money, but can be in regards to attitude.
And I'm assuming your boss was white.
Yep. And the coworker was black. All of
Just
us
a
in the
guess.
department were black, but our manager was white. I was the
Yes.
only one who knew that it was a word. So when I
Poor
said that
choice.
manager almost got his ass stomped out that day, and all I did was say, "Hey, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and set up conference room B because they need to get started." And I walked the fuck away because how dare you? But it is an actual word.
But it's just a poor choice of like just
It's not a poor choice. It's him proving to you how much of a dumb nigga you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
poor choices. But I get it.
When you want to be in their world, you got to know their words.
Absolutely.
You got to know that there's a way. There's no huger way in my mind to call somebody a nigga than to have a bell that goes off when you walk in Neiman Marcus for black folks that ain't going off.
Absolutely.
You know
And
what I'm saying? That's what it is.
And I don't like when we talk. Now that we're on this conversation, I get told a lot that oh, you use words that aren't necessary. And I then have to explain to people, like you see me explain to people before, I have to explain to people that the basic person or the average person will only use 100 words in their entire lives. And we got to include the, it, and, what, and all the basics ones we know. And that leaves you with a couple ones to articulate what your point is. And if only you have like 36 words left in your arsenal, then you've literally lost that war before it even began.
I honestly want this to be your moment to be like me in the sense of those be the moments where I just don't say nothing else. Because
I used to not. I used to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, not even what the fuck. Oh, I use unnecessary words. Okay. And I'm never going to speak to you again because then it's just unnecessary to talk to you. Because there's no such thing as an unnecessary word. Like, what are you talking about? All the words in the dictionary are necessary. They have reason.
Right? And it's wild that this very conversation I be having with people is coming from a city that has a 5th grade reading level.
Dumbass. It's your vocab, but like, y'all remember back in the day when it was cool to be cool and hip hoppy and still smart?
I remember there were lyricists.
Yeah, when lyricists actually used words.
To the people of the world,
to this day,
not our fans, but the people of the world. Do y'all know what a lyricist is? Like a wordsmith.
A wordsmith.
A wordsmith. Yeah. To this day. To this day. I don't know what the fuck that nigga. And then lunch and like
no.
I didn't know what to grab. I just got it censored. I'm like,
what did he say?
Brush your tongue. That's what I heard.
I hope that's what
not you. That's what I heard from him.
I hope that's what he said.
Brush your goddamn tongue.
Like, I just, what did he say right there? Like, to this day, I don't know the words. And it was because there was no words. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the words.
I'm over it. Like, I kind of, where, and it seems like so long ago, but it was only like maybe 2 years ago when I used to be just so angry with like the older generation. Like, why are y'all so fucking rigid and stoic? Why are y'all so angry about stuff? But now I look at them, I'm like, I see why y'all so angry at stuff. Because it's
Mhm.
like I wake up now and it's like, why is there so much noise? Why is it so loud?
That's why. Why is it?
It just be
What's
like,
crazy is that y'all know people call me all the time, like, where's the kids? Why I don't hear no noise in your house? Why do
Right.
y'all expect that a person with kids has to have a noisy house? Why?
yeah.
I
Why?
didn't even know you had kids. It's so quiet.
No, my
And
kids
then
are
can
well
we,
behaved. They know
My
how to.
kids are here. All of them are in here. What are you talking about?
right? Like
There's one
Your
standing
kids
right next to me.
your kids is here with my kids right now. They
thank you. Don't get mad at me of your lack of principle and discipline in your house, and don't spill that shit on me. That's
I
not a
don't
blessing. Like,
I don't understand.
don't do that. Like, I let me be a blessing to you and put your kid in check so that Jeffrey Epstein don't get him. Because your kid's destined for a dark road right now because you don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Pat, please tell them.
Like,
because they're gonna be looking for somebody to talk to, and that's
not all.
Ghislaine Maxwell. That's who the fucking person
And
that's
there,
gonna want to talk to
and
them.
for me, there's a very big difference between a child that you can see has a gift and just understands nature dialogue and wants to be inclusive, right? So there's a big difference. But then you have that child who just shut the fuck up and just pay attention, and you won't be running into the shit you running into, like that goddamn wall you hit 7 times.
Yep.
Like, you running your big wheel into that wall is not going to make the wall move. Not when there's a door right there.
Right.
Right.
Now, and you want to force yourself into that wall. No.
But
That's how a lot of these adults are now.
That's how people think. So I'm gonna play this video real quick and then we'll move on. But I want to put this out here because y'all are not mad enough. Y'all are not mad enough. And at this point, I need for y'all to be way more madder. And I feel like because it's not happening to us folks, kids, as much as we think, that y'all not mad enough. Be mad.
When they found 200 in DC was crazy.
Right.
I was like, what are you talking about? But I remember.
Coming back from this. If you seen that video, which I wish I didn't even have to experience in my lifetime, you feel me? Because I've experienced a lot of trauma. And I feel like that right there being an empathy. If you seen that Skippy video, understand when I say we need to burn this bitch to the soil, I stand on that. And I hope y'all understand what I'm saying now. Like, I hope y'all hear it. Man, as creators, we want shit to go viral. I like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never wanted nothing to go viral more than to tell y'all to burn this bitch down. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch. Just type in the put in Skippy video, bro. That shit ain't right. Burn this bitch, bro.
So I did what the young man told me to on the TikToks, and I typed in Skippy video. There's a video that was sent to a young lady who was trapped, complaining about being trapped on a specific island that's supposed to be directly above where SpongeBob lives, right? Mm-hmm. Said video was a video of her being abused, crying and screaming and being told that she's not allowed to call this person by their name anymore, that she must forever now call them daddy when she was 7 years old. This was sent to her for her 12th birthday as a way to say, shut the fuck up about what's wrong with you in this situation before we make it like this again.
Y'all remember the movie Dumbo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know the nature of the reason why that movie was made?
Go ahead.
And no? It was to remind slaves that there will be consequences even outside of slavery. So those that don't know much about elephants and how circus people would, keep the generations of elephants is that right. So they would go ahead and they would find the elephant and they would normally go after the baby. And if you get the male is the one that kind of intentionalizes or associates the behavior of all the other elephants, right? So they would grab a male elephant and they would castrate that male elephant right in front of all the other all the other elephants, and then they would take the baby. And normally they would take the female baby and they would lock up the female baby so that the female baby, the last thing they see is its inability to ever become what it's meant to be. Because we got to remember, elephants got a very great memory, right? So what happens after that is crazy. So then they force that same cat, baby or elephant, once it gets older, they force it to have a baby. So that elephant never makes it to the circus. The little elephant is the one that makes it to the circus, and that little elephant gets put on the same lock that the mom has, right? And here's what's interesting. In about 4 weeks, they let that little elephant off of that lock. And that little elephant, as long as it sees that stake, will always think that it's locked up. So long as it sees that stake, it'll always believe that it can't go anywhere.
And y'all think slave mentality is real. Y'all try to convince us that the Willie Lynch papers wasn't a real thing, that they're not trying to do this to people. They study psychology to be able to treat us like this.
Yeah.
They do things. This is why Meta and Google just got found guilty of creating addicts to dopamine.
Same thing with killer whales. They do the same thing. They know
what Pavlov's dogs look like. They know what these scientists have said our brain will do in response to certain things. Every single fast food joint has the same color red in its logo because that color makes you hungry. Y'all yellow makes you happy, red makes you hungry, blue makes you sad, green makes you sick. So you don't see a lot of blues and greens, but we're gonna see red and yellow every fucking where when it comes to fast food. Y'all really think, and I say it all the time, elephants is my favorite. Everywhere you look in my house, you're gonna find something like that. That
beautiful creature. I know a little girl that dreams about elephants every single night. She is like 4 years old.
She's an awesome baby.
What do you dream about? Elephants?
Yes, baby.
I'm like, amen.
If in fact my guess is right for the Christianity, then when kingdom comes, catch me riding my elephant for real.
Listen, run me an elephant.
Run me one. I'm gonna be me and my elephant picking mangoes out the trees, coming to see folks.
If I had to choose a war, an end of times war with two animals, run me a daggone elephant and a freaking Siberian tiger, and I guarantee you, I'm be the one of the last ones standing, because them two is the most evolutionary, crazy mammals you ever see in your life.
That's real.
They adapt to everything. That is mammal's cockroach right there. Elephant said, "Oh, we got to adapt. Let's just lose all our hair."
So, Boo's been telling me that there was a festival of some sorts.
Where?
And I'm scared to look at the video, Boo.
All right, yes. So, I hate it. All right, but apparently last week there was a 7-day festival going on in Azora, a graping festival where all women and girls were required to stay indoors. And if and if you come outside,
Oh, fuck them.
So y'all telling me this ain't the purge? How often do they have this festival? Stay indoors is wild. Stay indoors for your safety because it's legal for me to do this to you is wild.
Who made this festival? It doesn't sound like us folk.
It's us folk.
We made it.
It's the Africans.
Yeah.
It started there.
Maybe the colonizers brought it with them. I don't know, but I'm gonna take it
from where it's at. Real game of hide and go get it. Are they doing?
That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
For a whole week. So whether you got to go to school, work, whatever.
Like day outside, and night?
Yes.
Period.
7 days and nights. Like you know.
Midnight to midnight. Stay your ass away from these niggas. Lock yourself inside the house. Pray everybody don't sync up on their period because y'all not gonna be able to get shit for it.
Yo, man.
And yeah, stay inside the house.
Did y'all see that show 40 Acres?
And the Mew? No, I didn't.
No, it's a show on Disney called 40 Acres. I think it's Hulu, but it's through Disney.
What's it about?
It's like the end times, and all that's left is land, and good land is the wealth. And this one lady, she had land that was passed down generation to generation, and it just so happened to be the one space of land that was left after the whatever nuclear or whatever happened. And she's protecting it at all costs. And like white people, cannibals and stuff, is like raping and killing people. And matter of fact, did you see what was that movie? It's a new movie with black westerns. Regina King's in it. Idris Elba on Netflix.
I didn't see it.
You don't remember that old western, that new western movie?
Idris Elba, Regina King. Oh, you talking about the one where they shot? Yeah,
had a cross on his head.
The harder they fall.
The harder they fall.
Yeah, you remember the joint that was the fastest gun? She's like at the end, they took out. She's in that movie, 40 Acres.
Okay.
And the way she's snatching bodies through that cornfield and that wheat field is crazy work, because they got to do whatever it takes. Her and her kids got to do whatever it takes to protect that land. And they like these cannibals like be raping kids and killing kids. And it's sad because it feels like that's where we're headed. That really feels like that's where we're headed.
I mean, have we ever left there? I don't think we left. And this is the problem. I think
it's been a sustainment where we are, I believe.
Yeah, I think that this has been ongoing
not for us.
At least 50
now,
years.
Let's be clear. I don't think it's for us that sustainment is there, because I think there's a natural space in our lives to where we desire life, and we desire preservation, and we desire sustainability. But then there's another side of them that don't necessarily want any of that.
Right.
Like, that's scary. Ugh.
Right. But there's not much we can do. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, because like, and again, I don't know if I have the capacity anymore to be like stirred up, crazy, angry about it anymore. You know?
Well, see, here's the thing, though, and this is the problem I'm having, is that every generation is tired of looking at the generation before them be stirred up, crazy, and angry, and nothing happens. And so we're all in this situation together where we're now tired of being stirred up, crazy, and angry, but still nothing is happening. And so regardless of how tired we are being stirred up, crazy, and angry, something's got to happen. And until
something's got to happen.
Yeah. And until people get stirred up, crazy, and angry, what can happen?
I mean, like, so, and that's where I get to the point where I'm like, all right, once we get the whole masses to a point where they're at an emotional eclipse, what do we say to that population? Like, what do you say at that point?
We say, okay, y'all, this is what we can do, because we've already reached that eclipse. So now we're thinking clearly, and we can become the leaders of whatever has to happen for the people who didn't understand that this was what was happening. It's almost like when Rodney King happened, and then the riot happened behind them cops not getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got stirred up, crazy, and angry. Had the leaders of the Black Panthers still been alive, that stirred up, crazy, and angry of the riot would have been directed.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? So there has to be those of us who are already angry but thinking.
Where we are now is waiting, is not necessarily waiting, but having the fortitude to demand the answers and attain the answers that for the questions that we have. And I think that is more is more conducive to where we're at in society today than marching every time one of us gets hurt,
Fuck marching.
or
No, I'm tired of that shit.
or even and it's not to say, because I'm going to forever celebrate, but at some point you just start to wake up and like, why are these firsts still happening in 2026? Like the first Black woman swimmer to win a Olympic gold medal. Why is this still happening? It's
always
interesting to
still
me.
happening in my mind, because the reality of it is, people, I say it all the time, they make our history in black and white pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas they went out of their way to make shit technicolor. For instance, the assassination of JFK.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They go out of their way to make sure that's a video that's live and in living color. But 2 years earlier, where they still had color television and cameras, Martin Luther King is in black and white. All of his shit is in black and white. They try to make our history look older than it really is, so that we say, oh, it was so long ago, just forget. This stuff happened in our parents' lifetimes. Like, it ain't even stuff we're talking about, I can see the 20 years old saying, yeah, that's my grandparents' shit. I don't really feel that way. Y'all dumb. It's been proven. But I think they do it on purpose. Like, it's truly a thing that they are trying to suppress while keep alive. They want us to feel like slavery happened. That's why we get the reminders.
Right.
I'm saying I don't think there's never been another fabric. And
and
why that shit pisses me off. There's never been another fabric.
It's like low key that I think that society, well, those that get to write that narrative as far as the losers, I think that they understand that that society or the mass is like always sympathetic to the one that got hurt. And it's weird to me. Like, although the one that's screaming, like the loser, that the one, and you remember we talked about that. I'm like, why does the loser get to always write the narrative and the story? It's like, even from how America is, how the Bible is written, how we use Western theology, how we program our natural language. The loser wrote all that. That's all, like, the loser. Why? Like, what do we know about the winner in all this? Like, why don't we know who the winners are?
Because why would the winner, the oppressor, the colonizer, want you to know that?
No, the colonizer is the loser.
How?
That boat was a prison ship. That was a loser's boat. The only way they got an advancement, that first ship, because that didn't have any slaves on it. They came with famine, disease, and bacteria, including Christopher Columbus.
But this is my point, though. You can lose 1 billion battles and still win the war and be called the victor.
That's what I'm saying. So the one person that came and really didn't really experience much more than like 45 minutes probably on the soil that they call the Great Nation, he died of a bacterial infection. He died. No more than landing on this very soil, he died. But his Christopher Columbus is forever remembered. Why does the loser get the right? He was in Spain. We know him as the criminal. He was a robber, right? Mm-hmm. That's what we know if we do your research. Mm-hmm. He was a thief. Mm-hmm. He was a murderer.
He was privileged. He was American. Yeah.
But he came over here on a prison ship.
No, he was the epitome of what American is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's in concourse what I'm saying. So that loser boat that got lost in the riptide and was sent out because they were not good enough to be them folk. They put them on a boat and said, you can't be here, so you got to figure it out. They ended up down in South America, and then by Amerigo Vespucci's map, ended up here. So by the way of being here, most of them ended up dying and then infecting an entire nation. And then we call it Thanksgiving. Don't forget, we call it Thanksgiving. How does the loser write the narrative?
Because again, the you're focusing too much on the pawns. The pawn is always going to be a loser. But the reality is that the winner was Spain. The winner was France. The winner was the people who sent him here. And so the victors still get to write whatever they want.
It's interesting you say that, and I'm thankful you did that. Because right now, France is having an issue with Africa. You remember that? They were like,
yeah, because Africa's tired of they shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Another one of our black dollars, and you will never, that red, white, and blue flag that y'all got will cease to exist because we will bring the entire continent of Africa to your doorstep. So now France is in dire straits and needs financial help.
Right, but here's where it all falls down. And maybe I'm mixing my colonizers, but should not have. It's the same thing I say about January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is the January 6ers right now? Y'all are cool with pedophilia, just not with the Republicans losing the Patriotic Party voting shit. Like, huh? Y'all, Africa, y'all was cool with them chopping them babies' hands off and making fucking candies and shit to resemble chopped off hands when y'all had them digging for your gold all these years. But now it's not cool to touch our dollars.
I don't think that it, and again, I'm thankful for like looking up a lot of like the Orient, when you look at the dynasties and the dynastic periods and like
Asia.
Asia. No, I'm not talking about Asia before.
It's still Asia. No,
I understand what you're about to say. But before, when we talk about the dynastic periods, they were the Orient. Later becoming Asia. But they were, when dynastics, they were the Orient.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
If I can't say retarded, you can't say Orient.
That's what they labeled them, and that's what they call themselves.
That's what they called themselves back in the day too.
Now, in modern times, I wouldn't call them that, but I'm talking about the dynastic period and the dynastic period only.
It would still be Asia in the dynastic.
If they call themselves Asians back then I'll call them Asian.
No, you're calling them Asians now because they are Asians now.
I do call them Asians now.
Right. So even if we can't go back and say Oriental just because you're talking about before 1950.
During the dynastic period, what they call themselves.
You just say Asians during the dynastic period.
But then that throws off the entire conversation of who they were talking about and who got murdered.
Asians during the dynastic
period. Because the Asians weren't the ones that got murdered.
They was.
No, it's the Orients that got murdered.
You know what? Go ahead and be racist. I don't care.
That's how the dynasty got overthrown.
I tried to help. Look, y'all saw me try to help. Okay.
It was in the history book.
Tell us the story. We're listening.
Is the points missing now? It's going.
I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
No. Well, for lack of, or for the sake of the Asians, and during the dynastic periods, they definitely it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. Like, it doesn't matter. But back to Africa, the apartheid and what they've done and what France did and what they've been trying to tax this certain region in Africa for God knows how many years, they're finally like, that's enough. Now Africa, where they've been resource stripped, currency stripped, culturally stripped, kind of everything was stripped from them. Now they're saying, stop stripping me. Now the loser is the one getting the world organizational funding. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how that's a possibility of a thing.
Because the reality of it is, if the loser is in fact not losing, but the victor in disguise, then it's not the loser getting funding. It's the victor giving itself. It's the victor paying itself. And so I think that's where I get confused when you keep saying that, because the loser never writes. The cliche is that the winner of the war writes the history. The winner.
It should be.
It is. And I don't understand. I still don't understand necessarily how you say loser. You say loser every time, and I'm just like,
because somehow, again, the ones that lost the appropriate war. I mean, the battles. I'm going to give the battle. You can pop me 100 times until I just straight take you out of here, round by round. But when the time comes to take you smooth out of here, the war is won, and the war is going to be won by me. You can win all the battles you want, but I'm going to win the war. Battle of Gettysburg went this way. Battle of Kennesaw went this way. Battle of Conshohocken went this way. Battle of this way went. But the war itself was won by not the ones that won all them battles. That's what I'm saying. The war itself, when it's won, everybody. Let's talk about Confederate. Why is there still an argument about the Confederate flag? And this is in a region.
What it represents to us.
To who?
Black folks.
The ones that won. Although we didn't get the advantage of we didn't get the spoils of victory, of course not. But we won that war.
How?
Huh?
How?
The update of slave labor. I will take a small step forward. Doesn't mean we're of equal reciprocity, but it's a small step. And I'm not going to sit here and say we get the rest in that small step. No, I'm not saying that.
I promise.
But it goes to show my point.
Feel like we're not still in slavery. So maybe that's why that's not going to be a good point for me.
I believe we still are in the adaptation.
How did we win?
Huh?
How did we win?
Well, in an and I'm looking at the economy aspect. So it was at the time where I wouldn't see white or I wouldn't see them Timmy in the field with me. Now maybe they did, because I wasn't in slavery. There might have been an Irish person in the field. But now I see a lot of Timothys in the field.
Like that Peckerwood from up the street. They treated
right. So they got there's a lot of little Peckerwoods and Timothys in the field with me. So where back in the day there's far more now than there was back then. So somewhere we had an advancement somewhere.
No, they had a fall. They had a loss.
Well, who won if they lost?
The 1%, the people running this shit. And we're not talking about government people running this shit. The Coca-Colas and the Walmarts and the.
I'll take the simple one small step forward if it means I get to put a pinky toe down to a middle toe to the ring finger toe. I don't know what the fuck that toe was called in layman terms.
I don't know. I've been watching everybody.
And when I finally get that 1 foot down, I get to kick the door in.
Okay.
And guess what? I still won't be able to have my name and my story told because the loser writes the story.
I don't get that. You're gonna stop saying that, because that's not how that works.
I'm not gonna stop saying it.
That's just not how that works. Then
it has been. We talked about? You're from Northeast, right?
Yeah.
Who's Paul Revere?
That nigga that ran around telling everybody the British was coming.
And what else was he?
Redcoats are coming.
Huh?
And what else was he?
That's the nigga that ran around telling niggas that the British came. I don't know. He wasn't.
In other books, he was definitely a slave owner and also a much of a very bad person. I'm not gonna put all his business, but it had something to do with pedophilia.
That was his story. Was that all the folks back then was that, or they was British? They was that, or they was
right. So why do we get to say, hey, Paul Revere was this great divine person?
No, nobody said he was great and divine. And just
so why do we get to study him in our history books?
The story, plain and simple. Just because he's a part of the story. If in fact the story they made up had a guy who rang the alarm, his name was Paul Revere, and so that's what they put in the book. He's a part of the story. It doesn't mean that the loser. We won that war. So how again is that?
And we still pay taxes to the loser.
No, we pay taxes to a winner who took the model of the people they tried to get free from. Yeah.
Don't we still pay the British?
No. The British own the Fed Bank. We don't have to pay them shit.
They own the very bank that we own or that we utilize.
They own the bank that runs all of the money through our country. Yes. Our Fed Bank is basically a laundering system for British's money.
That was our reasoning. That was our contract. Like
that wasn't the part of the contract that they was fighting for. So you can't conflate one thing to the other.
Taxes and tariffs is what they was fighting for, right?
Okay, so you basically feel like because Warner von Braun came here and helped them do NASA and Disney and all of that shit that Germany won.
Wait, say that again.
You feel like because Werner von Braun and others who worked under Hitler were allowed to come here and do NASA and science and Disney and all of this stuff that the Germans were allowed to keep doing. Oh, and live in Argentina, just to bring that back. You feel like the Germans won.
No, I don't think they won. I think that they wrote the story.
No, they didn't write the story. We still writing the story. They
get to be held to account to what's going on.
If in fact they wrote the story, then we would think Hitler was the best nigga ever. No, they did not get to write the story. They just got.
Then why do their principles get to live on?
Their principles got to live on because they had value to us.
They had what?
Value. It's called the casualty of war.
That's where I get confused at. Like the sympathizers. I get confused with that.
Nobody's sympathizing. I'm just telling you that this is not you. These are not sympathizers. No. I'm talking about in the historical annals. These are not sympathizers. These very same people who hated Hitler with all of their heart saw value in people who could add to the projects that we were already trying to do, like going to the moon.
Sure.
And so in seeing the value of these people and saying to these people, nigga, can you sit still and not
still ain't do it?
They say yeah, so they work with the nigga. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Come on now. We would never have had Snoop Dogg if nobody can fucking cross the line, nigga. Niggas win and niggas lose. But usually it's the winner that gets to dictate how the story is written, period.
I want to see that.
You're seeing it right now.
And I'm not saying that that's not true. But if we're going to talk about who the winner is writing the story, then bravo Donald Trump.
So, right. Did we or did we not win the war? Did we or did we not win the war on terror?
No.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. Then why the fuck are all these schools getting blown up?
No, that's not the same war on terror. This is something
why is that? Why do we have a dictator in office that's performing terroristic acts as we speak?
Okay, so are you telling me
the war on terror?
So then you're saying that the war on terror is still ongoing?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So nothing's been written.
We lost a battle. We won a simple battle.
Okay, and
the war on terror, like
winning.
Go ahead.
We continue going forward. We continue.
No, we lost a couple of them.
No, we've lost some battles. Absolutely,
we lost a lot of them.
When I look at the timeline, understanding that Homeland Security, which is basically what started all of what we are seeing today, stemmed from 9/11, which was the progenitor basically of the war on terror, was Homeland Security, which means we are still at war with terror.
And I find it very interesting.
We haven't won anything or lost anything because the war is ongoing.
I find it interesting how the terrorists are fighting terrorists. It's just interesting to me.
Yeah, that's your perspective. I know you get all wide-eyed when I do that to you, but
I know I'm not wide-eyed at all. It's just interesting how we have intra-domestic terrorism going on right here, right? Can we agree with that? That's happening?
Yeah.
And those very same people are fighting international terrorism?
No. The very same people who are creating terrorist behaviors here are getting locked up or not getting locked up for whatever they are getting locked up for. What they're calling terrorism here. Because it's all in the wording. You calling people terrorists who are actually just a government. Governments do governmental shit. I ain't never heard of a government that didn't have slaves, didn't fuck people over, didn't do wild shit.
I'm not talking about. I get what you're saying, but again, when you
Individuals who
call
are
it a
committing
thing,
terrorist acts
your
in the United States.
your money or your threats do not dictate what it actually is that we're seeing.
I mean, if that's the MO, then that's not a war, that's a robbery.
It all the above. It's not an and or. Let's put them all on the table. I don't get to exchange the fact that, oh, this isn't greed, this is just gluttony, so let me take greed off. No, bitch, it's both of them. You get greed and the gluttony and your pride and your ego and your lack of days and the fact that you thought we was fucked up and stupid. Like, we see it. How is the same person that is raping women and little girls fighting for anything that has to do with the health and welfare of our country?
So again,
go ahead.
Because I remember somebody who could listen to R. Kelly music still. So you can't say that, because bad people can make good things.
I'm not saying they cannot or can make good things. At the end of the day, where is R. Kelly?
Where he's supposed to be.
In jail.
Mm-hmm.
A man that did the same thing, where is he? In office.
For now. For now. There's
making
never been a case.
decisions.
There's never even been a case against this man. By the time the public got to know.
Who? R. Kelly?
In office. The person who's in office.
This it was?
No, not for the crime that you're talking about. What person from the Epstein files has been trial? Any of them? Have they? Any of them?
He's had his fair share of sexual assault trials before he became president.
Okay, so then we let him become president. And
not to mention he had.
I don't remember him.
He had the whole belligerence of the six boys in the park. He had that issue that was looming over his head that he didn't. Almost had his life taken and almost had Trump Tower completely debacled over, to where he went bankrupt over.
Mm-hmm.
And I get what you're saying. Yeah, like at the end of the day, those in power get to write the story. And I get that. Those in power only in power because they got a lot of money. They told other people to fight their battle, and they ran ship and jumped on a high horse somewhere. But you can't tell me that you're doing intra-domestic terrorism and fighting against terrorism in the same body. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. You can't perform the thing you're fighting for or against.
But
now
again,
you can.
What you're speaking of is perspective. Go ahead, Boo.
I didn't think that he was fighting for that more than he was fighting for money.
That's ultimately what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, but you're calling a person who's greedy a terrorist, and saying
when you're killing the very people you're sworn to protect. Yeah, that's what you have to be. That's the definition of it.
But again, and see, this is where people get angry with me. I'm no Candace Owens out here. However, show me anything that show me real proof, show me video evidence that's not doctored of what you're talking about, because that's what it's going to boil down to in court. If we get a RICO trial and he's involved, it's going to boil down to them being able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that he did the things that was said in them emails and things like that. So there has to be.
He was found guilty already.
Who?
Donald Trump.
Of what?
Everything that he did.
Nah.
He was found guilty.
When? Because again, nobody's
before
been
his
tried for the Epstein shit. Is what I'm talking.
Well, I'm not even like I'm talking about even the Mueller when the Epstein files were even introduced with Trump in it. From the Mueller files when he went into the whole what's it called, the impeachment. From the impeachment to when he went on trial while what was the other Democrat? I forget his name. He got a coked up son.
They all do.
What's his name? Sleepy Joe Biden. While Joe Biden was on office, Donald Trump was about to go to jail. And if it wasn't for the fact
for voting tampering, it had nothing to do.
It was a lot of things. He had 14 counts above that. Voting tampering was one. He had another 14 that he was dealing with. Some of them which had to do with sex assault. The only thing that he got was the voting tampering. Why? Because he knew the judges that were dealing with the sex assault.
Right. On May 30th, 2024, New York jury convicted President Donald Trump of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. That does not prove that he's done any of the acts sexually towards anyone. He has never been convicted of any of the acts that he's been accused of sexually, is my point.
And so, the point is, when you have money, like we just agreed, a lot of power and influence comes with money. When you're best friends and golfing buddies with the judge, when your best friend's the mayor and your lawyer, what do you do as the American people? Oh, it just is what it is. No, like that's like a constitutional flaw. When you're embezzling money from the entire United States and then saying that it's for your what's it called? His fundraiser? Like that's illegal. It's illegal. The president can only make a certain amount of money per year, right? But he was found guilty of making far exceeding more and then harboring a lot more. But he already had an existential amount, so it was covered. He should have already been in jail.
That I agree with. For the 34 counts of frauding paperwork.
That's just one. You know what I mean?
That's the only okay, as much as it's 34 counts of the same thing, it's the only thing he's ever been convicted of. And that's where you're getting me like, I don't know where you're saying that he's been convicted of. You might be thinking of other things. I don't know. I don't remember him being convicted of rape or anything like that. And so in my recollection, yes, has he said some horrible things? Yes, does he connect with some horrible people? But he's our president. And so, and therefore, until these 4 years are up, if you want to call it a terrorist fighting terrorists, then so be it. But what president fighting any other country for some shit that we don't have nothing to do with hasn't been that? And that's on my point.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But you can't. The word terrorist in and of itself is used in such a way in this country that makes it stupid.
Verdict May 2023. The jury in Manhattan federal court found that Trump sexually abused Carol in the department store dressing room in 1990, subsequently defamed her, and also tried to hush her, rewarding her $5 million in punitive damages.
Good for her.
Another one, July 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had another one, subsequent damages in January 2024.
Mm-hmm. Then he didn't go to jail for none of that.
No.
Gotcha.
He won't.
Then you have it. So what is the point? Is you're saying he's a loser and he gets to write the story? Because that's what I'm confused. Okay,
yes,
cool, but
money doesn't make you a winner.
No.
But we treat it like it's a winner.
No,
he has money, so he
we are
gets
sitting
power
here.
in the United States.
We are sitting here. See, this is where words are paramount to me, because we are not treating it like a winner. We are understanding what money does in a capitalist society.
Sure. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so, yes, I get it, but no, the loser does not get to, you know what I mean? Like you're either in an ongoing war that hasn't been written yet in history's annals, or you're on the right or wrong side of history, however it plays out. And that's just how it goes. So whatever gets written is what everybody learns.
I don't like that.
Well, it is.
Now
what
that's
it is.
that's just my opinion.
It is what it is.
Like,
God
right,
didn't
and
write
I
the
hope
Bible.
that
Men wrote the Bible. God didn't write the Bible.
I agree with you.
You know, and there
And a
would
lot
be
of
some
those
that would
men
argue. There would be
were.
some that would argue that God was the reason why the Bible was still here. There would be others that argue that men is the reason why that Bible is still here. Because it's a great controlling factor over people. So men have crafted it and used it and continued to craft it and use it. All I know is that whoever wrote that motherfucker was a winner.
The one that I know about is the winner. I
And
love them Ethiopians. Them
listen,
Ethiopians, they the real winners.
no, I'm talking about there is a family. If and in fact that there's got to be somebody when they talk about the
Oh
old
yeah, I know
bloodline.
what you're talking about.
You
I
know
know
what
what
I'm
you're talking
saying?
about.
Yeah, when they talk about the old bloodlines, like we
Mhm.
say Rockefeller and Walton, like that shit ain't 60 years old for real. No,
Now we're talking
we
about the
talk about
Merovingians.
correct the people who get
Yeah,
the
I know what you're
fucking
talking about.
residuals off the Bible. These
Mhm.
niggas, like y'all playing around for real.
Mhm. The
Y'all think
Lutherans.
they over there about oil, they over there about terror, they over there about none of that shit. They over there about what that is.
Yeah.
They over
And,
there
and
because they trying to rewrite
thank you.
what that history is.
There's a difference
Especially after
between
his own
fighting for
homeboy
me.
Putin decided to let the world know that nah, Jesus was black. I might be the palest motherfucker ever to walk this earth, but Jesus is black. I got the pictures to prove it. Shut the fuck up.
He got a whole cathedral.
Right.
Like a whole fucking cathedral. It looks worse than the Vatican.
Horrible.
Did you see it?
Horrible.
Niggas plastered to the left,
All over.
to the right,
Niggas.
cannons in front of them.
Cannons.
Yeah, niggas to the left. Niggas to the right.
Volley and fucking thunder. Like they. Did you see it? I never, of all the people, I would have never thought Putin would have been the one to be like, bitch, I got something to show you.
Can I just say that out of all the characters on the new Fresh Prince, because I did like the new Fresh Prince, how they redid it, I miss Jeffrey. They needed a Jeffrey with more humor.
They did.
Mhm.
They did. He was way too serious.
He's way too
Yeah.
serious. You
He
know,
had
they
too
needed
much shit going on. He kind of felt like me a little. I'm like, I identify with this rich man too much.
listen, no, but like Jeffrey on the original Fresh Prince made that show. Like his little fucking
Yeah.
one
Yeah,
line,
he did.
he was definitely like, I missed that. I missed that aspect because he Bobby and thunder.
And he did anything for them kids.
He did.
Cannons to the left of them. Cannons to the right of them.
Oh God. There's just certain things that's gonna be a trigger. Y'all don't even understand how growing up in the 90s was. Look, not one of us can hear din 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 din.
You didn't
Exactly.
think I was gonna go there, did you?
Not one of us.
Hey, can you
Rose.
really think about it like real quick? In 1996, what do you remember
19 what?
from 1996?
Oh shit.
That was the Atlanta games.
I wasn't down here then.
Nah.
Fresh out of high school. I thought I was shit. I remember thinking I was shit back in 96. I had the L ponytail.
Yeah.
Knew how to do a French roll. Like I
Mhm.
had, look, I was grown, you know, got my driver's license for the first time.
Do you remember any babies being born in 96?
Not mine.
Nah, no, not yours. Of course. Of course. Anybody?
No, because all my little cousins and stuff was like 93, 94. Like I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember nobody's baby being. That don't mean they wasn't because they all running around here.
Mm-hmm.
I work
30 years old.
Mhm.
So just to give you guys a little context,
My nephew
as
too.
we approach 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, If you were anywhere around 1996 Atlanta Games, you are in fact 30 years old. And if you were able to witness Michael Johnson won that 1932 and all of the beautiful things that happened in that beautiful Atlantic Games, that was 30 years ago. 3 decades.
That motherfucking flame is still standing in downtown Atlanta right now.
3 decades.
Right now. And they trying to refurbish it for the fucking Mexicans to come do soccer this year, this summer. Shit.
That is right. Take your time and let it simmer. Go back to your I remember wins. What were you doing in 96?
Like I said, I was out here thinking I was the shiznit. I was in college. I dyed my hair red. I think that was the first time I had the Halle Berry haircut. I was just light bright and ready to fight. I was out here.
I was 13 figuring out whatever the hell was going to happen. I was ready for it, but unprepared.
Look, 96. Look, I was living with a nigga. Y'all babies. God damn.
96, I was listening.
Living with a nigga by there. Y'all fucking up. Barely 18, living my life like it's golden.
I was 17. No, I was 13.
No, you was 13.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was 13. Shit.
Living my life 96. Like it was golden, honey. Out here just
96.
Doing shit.
Golly.
Right. Get you. I'm grown.
Yeah.
I'm grown. Look, when people tell me that the year they was born, and I just look at them like, you son of a bitch.
You have no idea what.
I got scars older than you. Look, my knee been hurt for longer than you've been alive, bitch.
I've been limping my pinky toe.
All my life I had to fight.
Man, I remember a concussion older than you.
Right.
Man.
Mm-mm.
But it's crazy. Like I look at certain times.
When skates and braces have screws. Bitch.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Like, and it's like at certain times I don't pay attention until I do. And you don't realize that, like, when I say like 10 years ago, in my mind, I know, right. In my mind. Y'all gotta do it. If y'all don't know what that's from, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, in my mind. He just did it right.
Because you know they modulated right before they came in. Don't around now.
Silent night.
Boom, boom, boom. Y'all, this is why we wanted to do this. We wanted to get back to having fun, to conversing with each other, to show you that to show y'all that we can snort and giggle together as friends without conflict, even if we do disagree.
It's Ricky Smiley.
Oh my god. The fucking stock is crazy.
Remember Friday After Next?
I do.
Shit. I don't know why the nigga ran across my brain. Oh, my medicines weren't off.
Because that's what he was doing when that song came on. Was running across the houses.
It's fucking teeth scattering. Oh shit.
Sorry, y'all. But yeah, it is getting late. We are well past our normal closing time, y'all. But we wanted to have more shows like this where we go back to our original format of just having videos and chopping it up, talking and laughing and joking and showing y'all that it's not men versus women. It's not different shades of black versus other shades of black. It's really just us out here showing y'all what community looks like, what it looks like to share ideas amongst one another, and to even be able to healthily fight and argue amongst one another sometimes and still get back right. I think William's had it for the night. We done made William cry one too many times today.
In my mind.
Ooh.
The world needs to be more like in tune with themselves, yo. Like that shit was funny.
The crazy part, though,
y'all knew what I was talking about.
this is where neurodivergence comes in, because no, actually, until you started doing it again, the first time you said it, what played in my head was Heather Headley.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'll always be a lady. So until you did the Christmas version, but as soon as you did it, I was there with you.
I was like, oh, the change up. Okay. Right. Right. I'm with you. Okay.
That's dark. That's dark. I'm sorry.
Either way, it's dark. Look, either way, it's dark.
Y'all caught on quick. I ain't gonna tell. I love y'all. Y'all caught on quick.
But it's only a couple of them. It's only a couple of in my mind you gonna get me with. It's one of the two.
Well, whose mind you in?
It's one today.
Look.
Too much has happened. Too much. Oh man.
I missed this, you guys. I can't wait to do it again.
I needed this.
My cheeks
needed
hurt.
it.
We
Listen,
laughed so much today.
I hope y'all
My
laugh.
cheeks are hurting. Oh my God. Oh.
Not
Are y'all
Yo.
ripping y'all chest?
No, wait. I'm not done. No, we got one more and I'm done. I promise I'm done. Yo, y'all ever have this shit like hurt? It's not like quite your chest, it's fucking your breadbasket. Shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, but fucking Kev on stage. Did y'all see this dude talking about the this or that? What song was more prominent? And this nigga thought that the Jeffersons, he thought they was going to heaven.
What?
This whole time he didn't know that they was in a penthouse. That nigga thought.
What?
Because they was in a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And this guy,
Right.
we finally got a piece of the. That's how you know you're old as shit.
Ooh.
Everybody old was like, why are you confused by that? He
my
was
God.
like, it's when what they called, back in the day,
upper
in the
room?
penthouse.
The upper room.
He was
Yeah.
They didn't go to heaven. He was like, no, I don't fuck. Oh God.
God.
Oh.
Ooh.
It was a dumb face. He was like, oh God. I can't see.
But it be like that sometimes. It be certain stuff. It be certain stuff. Like I feel like the day that I learned what Young Thug was saying on that song is gonna be one of those days for me. Because what did he say?
I'm gonna record it when you find out.
Right.
If a boy walks up to you or a little girl, whoever walks up to you and says, I know what he's saying, say stop. I need to record.
I'll do that just for you.
I need to record it.
Because for real, it's certain stuff. Y'all know what's the. Tell me what the fuck Al Jarreau said in any of his songs. Williams fight for his life. Look, Williams fight for his life.
No.
Oh God. So on that note, y'all, we're gonna call it tonight. We've gone past our time. I had a great time with y'all tonight. Thank you to everybody who joined the conversation. We love y'all so much in our minds, in our hearts,
And our giggle.
and
Yeah.
on our boards.
Oh.
This has been Chestnut Checkers Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I be trying so hard to be professional. Y'all see what I'm doing?
Oh my God. I needed that. Oh my Jesus.
Life ain't simple, it's a game of love.
Oh my God.